Welcome to Spotlight with Shonda Scott. Today we are highlighting the Teen Scholarship Empowerment Pageant that was the vision of Paula and Maurice Wells. They're here to tell us about this amazing program that's happening in Oakland and the partnership between business leaders and youth in our community. Paula, can you just tell us how this whole idea of the teen pageant came about?
It's the Empowerment Scholarship Pageant.
Okay.
And this great idea came from, why don't you tell her, Maurice? It's your idea.
You came up with the idea?
Yeah, well, for her to do this, because we were watching the Today Show one morning, as we'd always do in bed, and they had a segment that showed a lady in Camden, New Jersey, who was having a beauty pageant for girls. And when they got through with it, I turned to Paula, I said, you can do that.
And then you took the mantle and ran with it.
Well, actually, what he did, he looked at me and he said, do it. And I said, do what? He said, do a pageant. And I said, Maurice, if I was going to do a pageant, it wouldn't be a beauty pageant. It would be a scholarship pageant. It would be a brainy pageant. And I said it as a joke, and he said, that's it. Do it.
That's exactly the pageant.
And so I ignored it for about 2 or 3 weeks, and it kept gnawing at me, and in my sleep I couldn't sleep. And then finally I said, okay, I give in, I'm going to do it, because obviously it's a message from above for me to do this. And we're community advocates anyway. So as event planners and PR folks, I said, okay, we're going to do this, but it's going to be an empowerment pageant, and it's going to be to save somebody's daughter from pregnancies, from HIV, from STDs, from just getting dropped out. So we put together this scholarship pageant, and then I said, okay, I'm going to do 30 girls. And then in order for us to do this, I'm going to need 30 godmother mentors to help me stay on top of 30 girls. So that's what we did. We targeted business women in the community. And we said, okay, this is what we're doing. We'd like for you to participate. And once we explained it to the business women, they said, of course, including Dr. Webb, at the president of Laney College. Right. She said, of course, we're doing this. So this is how it all started. We have empowerment workshops set up for the girls at Laney College and Youth Uprising. And they are going to learn things like social life skills, etiquette, spiritual guidance.
Banking.
What?
Banking and finance.
Banking and finance. We have a vice president of a bank who is going to teach the girls about money, you know, how money works. And this is what you do when you want to empower yourself. You have to learn money. So we're going to also teach them yoga, meditating. Of course, all girls like hair and makeup. We're going to throw that into, but it's going to be fun for them.
Now, I heard about it because your daughter is celebrity chef Nikki Shaw, and she and her husband, Brian Shaw, who's the head coach of the Denver Nuggets, are going to be part of the program as well, right?
We called Nikki to tell her about this pageant and this crazy idea that her dad has. And she says, oh, Mom, did you forget? And I said, did I forget what? You and Dad put me in a pageant when I was 16. I said, we did? She said, and Mom, did you forget? And I said, what? I won. I said, you did? She said, this is such a wonderful idea. We are going to chair it. And I said, great, let's do it.
I became empowered at this pageant. We met every Saturday. Again, I was in 11th grade, and it was the Miss Talented Teen pageant. And I was okay in the talent department, but I wasn't. I wasn't the most talented teen in the world, but their focus was just to get the girls together and share what little talent they had. And we all had just a little bit of talent. And I remember I went up and I recited a part from the For Colored Girls Only play. Blew them away. Blew them away. And it was was the part where they're like, I have loved you assiduously for 8 days. Well, I don't know if you guys saw that. Back in, I think that was 85. Back in 85, that was what was powerful to me. So I recited this part of the play, and I won the pageant. Go figure. So then that brought me to the next level, to the state finals. So I went to the state finals, and I don't know what made me think I could sing a Billie Holiday song, but and I sang Good Morning Heartache, and I saw my parents' face in the crowd, and they were like, what? I mean, it was awful, but I was feeling my inner Billie Holiday. So anyway, that didn't end so well because the other ladies had way more talent than I did. But I became empowered. As soon as I won that first pageant, you couldn't tell me anything because I felt like now I'm a leader because the other girls were coming to me. So that's all we want. We want to change the young ladies and change the community. That's my story.
Well, I signed up as a godmother too. I think it's a great idea.
Isn't
I love the
it?
concept. I can't wait to see how it all evolves and see the girls and how they develop and and then also, so what do they win as the prize of the pageant?
Okay, we have 2 categories, 13, 15, 16, 18. Our little ones, which is important to start showing them this is what you look forward to. We're going to send our winner, 2 runners-up, to either Dave and Buster's, Great America. Something fun for them, and a cash prize. And of course, they all get certificates. Our big girls, this is when it gets good. We have collaborated with the Peralta Colleges Foundation. That's Merritt, Laney, Alameda, City of Berkeley College. Private foundation. Our winner and 4 runners-up will be invited to enroll into the Peralta Colleges Foundation program, which is called Rising Scholars Voices Program, RSVP. 2-year program with a $3,000 stipend.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Isn't that wonderful?
So they'll be on track to get their AA degree through this program.
Yes.
Oh, great.
The program does 2 things. It prepares them for that, a 4-year university, or it prepares them for a career.
I'm the executive director of the Peralta Colleges Foundation, and one of the programs that we have through the foundation is called RSVP, Rising Scholars Voices Program. And what we do with the students is help them to accomplish the goals that they have when they come to the Peralta colleges, our 4 colleges in our East Bay area. And we help them by providing them with scholarships that help them to afford the cost of attending community college, but we also help them, more importantly, in getting the kind of information that they need to make sure that they're completing in the way that they should. Because a lot of students simply need guidance, and without that guidance, they may be in college for too long. So the Rising Scholars Voices program is there to help students to finish their community college experience within a couple of years and then move on to whether it's work or whether they want to go on to a 4-year college.
Well, great. I commend you. You've raised a lovely daughter, you have grandchildren, and you're still giving back to the youth in our community. That is such an inspirational story. And I just look forward to the pageant. It's going to be excellent.
Yeah.
I can't
We
believe
did
you
too.
came up with it. That's so cute. I
know
love
his
that
idea.
story.
His idea. And this is the other thing. We've also set up a GoFundMe account. So we're going to take this national, and then we're going global. And it's going to be business women educating young women. So that's what our program is.
Great, great. Good
Yes.
job. Thank
Yes.
you. You've been watching Spotlight with Shonda Scott. Today we're highlighting an amazing program called Teen Scholarship Empowerment Pageant. And it's going to happen right in Oakland. It's business people, women, empowering young women to pursue their higher education. And it will actually help them spiritually, financially, as well as professionally. So thank you for joining us.